Hey everybody, Mike Kipp here with Frontier Log and Timber Homes. Tuesday, after good days of production here, that we get caught up on our videos and documenting our progress as we move forward with this Schafer Park historical preservation for this kitchen shelter. And if you've seen previous videos, you kind of know where we've been. And so we've had about 8 work days or so, and we've completed replacing all the posts with, well, actually, the posts out front here are in areas where the existing structure was just fell down. And so we have an existing structure and where we had to replace the log posts because the old ones were bad. And so we have the existing roof structure here and the good old fireplace, which is really a cool element here. But getting these posts in and out it was a fun challenge. We had to jack up the whole entire side to be able to bring this log up and over a stainless steel knife plate, which is epoxied to that footing right there. So we had to create enough distance to tilt that log in there because that log raft right there was in the way. And we had this thing creaking and cracking, jacked it up about 9 inches and a lot of bracing, and it worked out real well. So the new logs that we are installing now, we had to make a couple different connections to the existing log. So here we have a half lap spline, and then that new hardware is basically a set of tie rods that bring all this together and create this tension tie from the bottom cord of this truss over to that location over there. And so coming along pretty well. We've left the old shingles on for now just because we get a little bit of weather protection. It's still, gets a little rainy and cold and snowy here. From the previous video, we'd already completed our repairs on this back header log here. The existing last header log we put in here was all rotten along there where the mortar had the mortar was impacted right up against the old log, and so that created a bad situation for the wood rotting out and so forth. So we wanted to create a little distance there, put another log in there, have a little space in there, and with some bore rake capsules, that'll prevent any of that bad rot conditions from happening in the future. And so we've got some of the old log siding put back up. We still have log siding to put in at the ends here. And so our next move here tomorrow and till the end of the week, we're going to be installing our king posts for our log rafters. So we got the majority of all this heavy log work done. The joints all come out real well. A few little minor adjustments here and there. But for the most part, I'm happy with it. The park system is really happy with it. And so it's, and finally the weather's been cooperating. That's been just really huge because, we went through this process of drying these logs out in a kiln. It was a kind of a makeshift kiln that we put these logs into a large, like a big, huge plastic bag, and put air into it, hot air, and for about 4 weeks, and dried out these logs because we have to have them down to about 20% moisture content for the Timber Pro stain application to be effective. Now, Something really unique about this old shelter, you can see that huge nut and malleable washer on there. And that's actually connected to a threaded rod that goes all the way through that log, all the way up to the top there where there's another malleable washer and nut. We were really pretty amazed on how they were able to drill a straight hole through that 9-foot long log, and I still haven't quite grasped how they did that. The engineering for the new part of the building doesn't require that. We're going to be doing some other applications where we can still create that strong connection that gives you that truss strength that you're looking for. Well, anyway, that's it for now, and probably catch up again next week and see how far we can get. Thank you for watching.